Hello you guys, welcome to today's vlog. I am currently about to head to a midwife appointment. I'm pretty sure now I'm having them like every single week in person, which is actually kind of nice. The way that like the midwife group that I'm with works is essentially it's not like a singular midwife. I actually have a group of midwives, which I've gotten a couple questions about. I don't have like one dedicated person. It's actually like, I think like 5 or 6 different women that work at this facility. And they're all sweet. They're all super lovely, but it is actually nice that I'm having the more frequent appointments now because I feel like as I'm leading up to the birth, I'm getting to know each of them a little bit more, which is just obviously helpful because before that it was like, oh hi, like just a new person every single time. So I actually have like a decently long list that I'm going to go in with today just because I feel like I have like all the final questions that I want to go over before birth and about like what postpartum is going to look like with them this time. Obviously there's like less question marks because I've done it before, but today is going to be like a really good first start of just like asking a lot of those basic questions of what things are going to look like. So I'll update you guys on how that appointment goes. I also do want them to do some like body mapping of the baby and give me a better idea of his position because I think like I had to go back for a second ultrasound after like the 20-week one. I think it was like 26 weeks or something like that. And at that point he was already head down, but obviously like that can change so much in the time like leading up to your actual delivery date. And so far like at every appointment they've confirmed like baby's still head down, like still in a good position. However, I felt so much insane movement this past weekend that it almost did feel like he flipped to the side or like has just flipped in a less favorable position than he was in. I'm not 100% sure though. It's really hard for me to tell. I obviously like don't have the training to like figure out where he is. So I want to check on that today. And I also feel like he's dropped a lot more, which I'll have to show you guys in this vlog. But like this baby boy, I am like trying to keep my legs together because it feels like he is gonna fall out literally every time I am just like walking around the house these days. So that is another thing that has changed in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, the last couple of weeks have just felt so crazy for Jared and I. I've honestly felt like a little bit stressed, not gonna lie, leading up to this baby's arrival. It's just such a different dynamic than right before we had Vivian. Like me being in the office full time and having like YouTube going. I'm also doing freelance work on the side and just like having the house renovations going. Yeah, it's just like it's an interesting season of life that we knew was going to be really busy going into it. And as much as it's like almost done because I actually am like very close to being done work for mat leave, it's still like every single day has felt like an eternity. I know that sounds dramatic, but like literally every single day Jared and I have woken up and have been like, this day is going to be long and we're going to need like the Holy Spirit to get us through. So it's been tough. Like I've wanted to be able to do so much more with YouTube over these past couple of months and weeks than I've been able to. I've gotten like messages about like wanting more uploads and I want to, you guys, so badly, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to soon. But like it's just has been like just keeping my head above water with like honestly 1 video a week right now. So that has been really hard, just not feeling like we've had the time to like process how fast life is moving and like how soon we are literally gonna have another baby here in like a couple of weeks. But again, we're so close now. Like there's only a few days left on the calendar until there's a little bit more like room in our lives to just like nest and get ready and like mentally and spiritually process this. So I am really looking forward to all of that. But it has been really tough. I'm not gonna lie. I know that God will give us the grace for it all when we get there. And I've just been grateful that he's given us the grace that we've needed to be able to do even just these last 4 months because they have been insane. But with that being said, I am going to head to this appointment now and then I will fill you guys in later this afternoon on how it goes. So I just finished a quick workout, which I feel like could be considered more of a stretch because that is really all that I do at this point in pregnancy. But I wanted to sit down and just catch you guys up on how that appointment went and basically like the major kind of findings from it. Baby is still head down, which is great news. They did confirm though that he is kind of like twisted a little bit, like his back is almost facing my back, but still kind of to the side. So I'm not gonna take that as like I'm gonna have a back labor just like right off of the bat. I think like there's still a lot of time for him to move and to shift in position by the time that I do give birth. But if any of you guys have any tips on how to like twist your baby to a more favorable position, that would be lovely, because obviously if I can avoid back labor, that would be something that I would like to do. I did just want to talk quickly about birth plan and kind of why I haven't shared that information, and like not to be weird about it, but to just tell you guys like honestly, again, why I haven't shared the details this time around. I have gotten a couple of questions from people about the plan, and I think more so just people that are curious and weighing the options for themselves, like especially around induction and what that experience went like for us and all of that stuff. I think like there is so much that is personal about birth when it comes to like how you choose to bring your baby into the world. And I really experienced last time that a lot of people's like opinions and recommendations and thoughts about what we should or shouldn't do clouded and really made it difficult for myself to like process and decide like what I wanted to do for me. People love to share their opinions about birth and like what you should be doing. And I feel like either way you choose to bring your baby into this world, there are some people that can be kind of judgy about that or have like just decisions that maybe they would have done differently. And it's not to say that like I'm making that decision like not to share out of fear or anything like that. I again just have really wanted to protect my mental space going into birth, to not have like trolls in the comment section like I experienced with my birth vlog last time, of people being like, why would you choose to do this instead of this? For myself, I have just wanted to really make sure that for going into labor this time, I feel peace about it, I feel confidence about it. And so I have wanted this time to just protect it and to have a lot more wisdom around it instead of just like allowing it to be this big free-for-all thing. We are really looking forward to it, and once we have more to share in terms of like the birth story, whether that looks like a sit-down birth story or a birth vlog or whatever, we will share more eventually. But that is more information in terms of why we have been just a little bit more careful this time in terms of what we are choosing to do with our second baby. Good morning, you guys. I am currently just doing some quick makeup. It is a Saturday morning, so it's been a couple of days since the last update that I gave you guys, but today we are about to go to the grocery store and just get a couple of things. We have some family coming this afternoon, so we want to just like have everything done before they get here, and then we can just like actually relax, because this evening we are all going to the fair, which is going to be really fun. Viv has never been on like any rides before, so I'm really hoping that they have like some sort of merry-go-round or something that I can bring her on, just because I feel like she would absolutely love that. So that is what is happening today. I did take yesterday off just to get some stuff done for the baby, and I actually filmed it all with Jared, so you guys will see that on the vlog soon. But I stayed up so late last night. I got a bunch of stuff done during the day, but Vivian was like not napping well, so then there was more that we wanted to do that we couldn't do, and I just feel like that's every parent's life. But when she was like down for the night, I crashed. Like I fell asleep on the couch for probably an hour and 20 minutes at like 8:30, and so then by the time that I woke up at like 10:30, 11, I was ready to go. Like I did a lot of stuff last night, so I'll update you guys on all of that in our like nesting vlog. But yeah, today is just like a low-key chill day, which is nice. She speaks her own little language. All right. Let's roll. What's 1 plus 1? Vivi, are you going to the fair? Are you so excited?
Out of 10, how was that? 2? Yum, yum, yum. Okay, ready?
Are yours not blue?
I don't think so.
That's it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Grab it around. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Hello you guys, it has been a couple of days since I've updated you in this vlog. I think the last thing that you guys saw was the fall fair, which was honestly so cute. It was so fun to have Jared's sisters here with us for that and to be able to take Vivian to that and just make like a good fun family memory together. She honestly did not vibe with the rides as much as I was like thinking that she would. She didn't hate them, but she was just like not interested. She was kind of just like deadpan the whole time that she went on like the 2. And I was so shocked that they like let me go on that second ride. It literally said on the sign that like pregnant women couldn't go on it, but I was like not concerned about it because it was literally going like so slow around the circle. But the guy that was operating it like looked at me, looked at my belly and was like, whatever, and just let me on. So I got to go on a ride too, which was fun, but I wanted to update you guys on my growth scan that I just had a couple of days ago because I got the results back of that. So in my first pregnancy with Vivian, I ended up getting sent for an ultrasound because my bump was measuring small and they wanted to check that she was like the right size. And then we found out that she was actually huge. I think at 36 weeks, she was around 7 pounds. And so that was why they recommended induction. So this time around, they were like, all right, let's just book it. Let's just have that idea going into it so you have a general like understanding of how big this baby could be. My whole family and I were like placing bets on how big we thought this baby was gonna be, and everyone kept telling me that like your second baby is bigger, you typically have a bigger baby when it's a boy, and so I was just like planning on that happening. And so we were guessing like a little over 7 pounds, very similar to where Vivian was at. But you guys, this baby is small. I know that the growth scan has some variability, and so it can be like 20% bigger or 20% smaller than what they tell you, but the baby was only in the 45th percentile when I got the scan done at 36 weeks, so like barely 6 pounds. And for me, that was just such good news because I feel like the fact that I delivered Vivian vaginally last time and she was like 9'6", this time I just feel like so much more confidence going into it, knowing that he's even smaller than she was. So that was honestly such good news. And obviously we won't know for sure how big he's going to be until he's born, but at this point I'm not expecting it to to be a huge baby. So praise God for that. At the time that you guys see this, I will be officially on mat leave again, which is so exciting. We are celebrating today by going to the States for a little shopping trip. So I'm gonna do a road trip at 37 weeks pregnant. Our friends Brandon and Lexi just got back from their honeymoon, so they actually just got to our house and we're all gonna drive down together. It's like a 2.5 hour drive from where we live, and we're just gonna go shopping. We're gonna go to Target. I'm gonna go to TJ Maxx. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, basically all of the places that I have been wanting to go over the last 2.5 years but haven't been able to. So you guys may get a little Target haul in this video as well. Okay, so we just got back from the States. We only ended up actually making it into Target and Trader Joe's this time because I feel like in both of them I spent way more time than I thought that I would. I swear it felt like 15 minutes went by in both stores, but apparently it was hours. So we didn't end up getting to some of the other places that I want to go today, but I did clean up at Target and Trader Joe's. It was just such a good like fall haul. So I just went through everything that I bought and divided it into like the home goods things, some of the like personal care items, clothing, kids stuff, and I think the final category was food items like from Trader Joe's and stuff like that. So I am going to do a little fall haul for you guys from Target and Trader Joe's and show you what I picked up. So I will get to this bag of stuff from Trader Joe's second and just start with this stuff here. So with home decor, we got these like wooden organizers that were actually on clearance. The brand is just the Threshold, so I think that's just like the general Target brand. I've been wanting some of these from IKEA for a really long time, but they've been sold out for so long that I decided to try these. And then I also got a couple of them for the drawer that has like spoons and whisks and larger things like that. So these were on clearance for $7, which I thought was a super good deal. I also got these just like little stems. I've been looking for more fall looking stems, so I grabbed those just for like little vases around the house. I got this little tea steeping strainer because mine broke, and I feel like these break really quickly, and I know that this one probably will too, but it was only $3 and it's cute, so I got that. I got this pillow for our guest room from Hearth and Hand. All the Hearth and Hand decor was 25% off today, which is really exciting because we don't have any decor in that room right now, so I grabbed that. I also got this Hearth and Hand shower curtain for our guest bathroom. I actually did just buy a shower curtain for that bathroom, but I don't love the ones that have like the metal rings on the top, so the one I got from HomeSense accidentally like had that, so I'm gonna return that one and just replace it with this one that I thought was really cute. And then you guys, these pumpkins were such a good deal, so I got both of these two for $15, and I thought those would just be really cute for fall decor. And last couple decor things are over here. So this welcome home mat was $12.99. I believe it's also Magnolia Home. I love welcome home mats. I think they're so cute, so I wanted one for our porch. I also really needed to get a bathroom garbage can because the bottom of ours like got lost in the move for our bathroom in like the ensuite, so I replaced that with this one, which I thought was really cute. And then I got this lumbar pillow from Studio McGee, which I thought was also nice. I liked the fact that it had like a warmer shade pulled into it. I don't know if it works with these ones specifically, so I might actually flip them for the time being, but I did just want a little bit more color, and I thought this one was really nice, so I got that. And then I also wanted to try this non-dairy almond milk creamer. I was looking for more of like a pumpkin spice creamer while I was there, but I found that most of the creamers in America were oat milk instead of almond milk, and I typically prefer almond, so I'm going to give that a try. I grabbed Shape Tape, which we do have available to us in Canada, but I love it and I was running out, so I just grabbed it while I was there. And then same kind of thing with Native deodorant. We do have it in Canada, but it's much more expensive here. It's like $20 for Native deodorant in Canada, and it's only $12.99, so even with conversion, it is cheaper to buy in America, so I got that. And then these final things here I got for kind of like labor and delivery. So we don't actually have Tux medicated cooling pads in Canada, but I've heard great things about them. So I grabbed those for postpartum. And then lastly, I got Liquid IV. I've heard a lot of people talk about this, and I thought that it could be really helpful for labor, just to like stay hydrated and be having this in my water bottle. So I grabbed that as well. In terms of clothing from Target, I grabbed this pleather kind of like overshirt. It's just a nice oversized button up, and I really liked the color, so I thought that I would give that a shot. And then I also got a couple of tank tops from A New Day because they are a great price. I love this cut and they're just super soft. Loved the colors, so I got those as well. For the kids, I just got a couple of things. So I got this really cute set from a brand that I had never heard of. It was Grayson Collective. So I got this for our little boy. I thought that would be super cute for fall. It's in a newborn size, so I hope it does fit. But I grabbed that. And then from this brand, I think Cat and Jack. I had never heard of that one either, but I got this beige dress for Vivian. It just seems like it'll be really warm for winter. It's a very thick material. And this one was only $16, so I'm excited to see her in that this winter. I also grabbed Viv some size 18-month leggings from Target just because she's always growing out of her pants, so those are always good to have. And then last thing for the kids I got was in the dollar section, so these little MagnaFun tiles for the fridge I thought would be really fun. Vivian is obsessed with animals and like replicating animal sounds, so I thought that it would be just fun to have that on the fridge for her. And then same kind of things with these colors and shapes. This is obviously a little bit more advanced, but I thought it doesn't hurt to just collect stuff like this now, especially when it's so cheap, so I grabbed those for the kids. All right, lastly, this is everything I grabbed from Trader Joe's. So I wanted to get a couple of like just the freezer packaged food because they're so handy to have, especially for postpartum, just for quick meals. So I got chicken fried rice, some shredded potato hash browns for breakfast for Viv, organic veggie bites I thought would be a really nice thing to be able to bake for her if I just need a quick lunch. I've heard that these are amazing, this tempura cauliflower, so I grabbed that. Some mandarin orange chicken, which I also thought sounded really good and easy to just like throw together with rice. I grabbed a couple of these organic fruit sauce crushers, mostly just for her to eat during the day while we were there, but she only ate one, so there's still a bunch in here. I'm just gonna incorporate those as snacks throughout the day. I grabbed this green goddess dressing that I keep hearing people talk about on TikTok. I thought that that would just be a fun thing to have for salads and stuff while I'm at home. And then vanilla bean paste, which I think is like a seasonal item that I've also heard about on TikTok. Apparently it's really good for baking, so I grabbed that too. And then these are the last kind of like regular things, but the everything but the bagel bite-sized crackers. I love the seasoning, so I wanted to try that out. And then I did, of course, also get some dates to start eating for labor and delivery too, so I grabbed that. And then finally, everything here is like the fall stuff. So I got the butternut squash mac and cheese, pumpkin gnocchi, a couple packs of that, some pumpkin pancake and waffle mix, and the pumpkin bread and muffin mix. I'm really excited to just start making pumpkin stuff. I had these last year and they were amazing, so I got a couple more of the teeny tiny pretzels as well. Yeah, it's honestly been over 2 years since we've been able to get across the border with the pandemic and everything, so this is all the stuff we grabbed today. It was obviously a really big shopping trip, but it was exciting to be able to check those stores out again. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed spending week 37 of my pregnancy with me. It's insane to think that this is one of the final vlogs that I will upload before baby boy is here, but I still for sure have at least a couple more to upload. I definitely want to upload our nesting vlog so you guys can just go through the nesting process with us. And I also have a video that is coming that you guys have been asking for, and that is everything that I bought for our second baby. So stay tuned for all of that. If you don't want to miss it, make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more general lifestyle and motherhood content like this. But until my next video, I love you guys, I'm praying for you guys, and I will see you soon.